I had been having dental work all my life. And I was frightened of dentists, as a matter of fact, because I was frightened of the pain. And I had my very best friend kept saying, "Why don't you go to Dr. Acker? He's so bright. He teaches at the university. He's basically painless. You will love him." And finally I listened, and about a year ago, and I attended one of Dr. Acker's seminars. And I learned more in that seminar than I had learned from all the dentists that I had been with all my life. He had a way of explaining things that was not pretentious. You understood every word he said and everything that you could possibly about the variables in dentistry. And I learned so much that I came home and decided I was going to have Dr. Acker give me an examination. And that was an examination like I had never had before. He had an assistant there, and he went over every single tooth and said, "This tooth has a crown," or had 3 fillings, or actually it made me realize how much dental work I had had in the past. But I never had a pretty smile. And that was the sad part. I'd been going to dentists since I was a child, as we did in those days. 2 silver fillings, 5 gold inlays, all of that, and yet you never had a pretty smile. So I learned to go through life with a kind of a smile that covered my teeth. And so after the seminar, I was pretty much sold on Dr. Acker and Dr. Leninger. So he said, "What would you like?" Because they're wonderful listeners as well as wonderful doctors. And I said, "I want a pretty smile. I just want to be able to smile and people respond to me and show my teeth." And so he said, "Well, let me study it, and I'll get a proposal for you." And so he came back and he said, "Well, I think I can give you a very pretty smile. You'll need 10 crowns on the top." And I had a very wobbly bridge and a couple of implants. And so I thought about it and decided, if not now, never. Because I'm in my 70s, and time is, and to wait that long to have a pretty smile, very sad. So anyway, we went ahead, and my fear of pain with dentists was evaporated in a minute. It was probably the most painless experience I've ever had, and that's 10 crowns, if you can imagine that. His staff is unbelievable. They are so knowledgeable and so comforting. In fact, one of the gals held onto my hand, and then after a while I realized I didn't really need it because I wasn't in pain. And so I had temporaries for a while. In fact, everybody remarked, "When you get done with your temporaries, can I have them?" And I said to them, "Nah, my temporaries won't look nearly as good on you as they do on me." But Dr. Acker and Leninger gave me plenty of time to get adjusted to the temps. And then we did the final teeth, crowns, and I absolutely love them. I feel like they're my teeth. I don't talk any differently. I don't chew any differently. Whereas a lot of friends of mine who have had this work done have begun to, they kind of lisp or they talk differently. And I always noticed that and was fearful of it. And these teeth are, I feel like Dr. Acker and God gave them to me. They feel that comfortable and good. So now I'm used to smiling without showing them. So I went about, I'd go into the Publix parking lot and look at a stranger and practice smiling. I'd flash them a smile. If they'd look at me and smile back, and I thought, wow, it really works. I'm so proud of it. And but with my beautiful smile, I mean, now I notice it everywhere. And people respond. And it's like getting a special gift later in life, just to be comfortable with myself. And now I like taking pictures, posing, and everybody says, "Show your teeth," and so I show my teeth and they take my picture, and I look at my old pictures and my mouth is closed, my new ones, and I say thank you, Dr. Acker.